And some of you may have to make amends with your children. You may have to make amends with your spouse. You may have to make amends with those people that are close to you in your life, because as you begin to change, they will have the tendency to only see you through the lens of what you've been. Let me say that again. There are people you need to make amends with and tell them where you are and where you're going and what you're going to start moving in. Our children, our spouses, maybe some girl that we're dating, courting, whatever. We need to tell people around us that I'm shifting my life. And the reason we want to tell them is because we need their support. But you have to remember, most people view us through the lens of what we've been and don't really put a value or an encouragement into what we could be. So you have to prove. Scripture says, work out your salvation with fear and trembling. You've got to work out a new life in front of them. And they need to see you consistently doing it and being it, and that will do miracles in your relationship. But you have to humble yourself and say, I've missed the mark, but I'm shifting. I'm changing, I'm reordering my steps. Now, some of you guys can go home and do that right away. Some of you guys, it may take a month to do that. I understand, because I know as men, we dig holes for ourselves that we often feel embarrassed in our own homes. We often feel like we don't measure up in our own homes. Well, the worst thing we can do is hide in that hole. We have to face that thing, speak to that thing, and then go on. Now, if you don't want to believe it's who I'm becoming, that's between you and God. Okay? But my fruit, my effort is going to reveal that something's changing in me and about me. Because when you come in, the TV ain't on. I'm reading. When you come in, I'm on my face praying. When you come in, I ain't putting my laptop down real quick like, hey, because I'm looking at something I shouldn't be looking at. It's a whole different thing you have to adopt and adjust. And the grace of the Lord is really there for us, guys, in this season. I'm telling you now, this is a season of change. That if you will yield to God, He'll change you. And we all need that change, because we all have something that we've got to step out of and something that we've got to step into. Or there may be some things we have to step out of and some things we have to step into. But we have to be knowledgeable and mindful. Don't assess yourself to condemnation. Assess yourself and say, Lord, let the two-edged sword of your word cut it out of me. Let it cut it out of me. Root it out of me. Pull it down. Destroy it. Throw it down. Get it out of me. Get this anger out of me. Fear, anxiety, laziness, procrastination, doubt, hopelessness, lust. Get these things out of me, God. Get them out of me. And if you will participate with the Lord, the word is a double-edged sword. It will go down in there and start cutting things out. And now we have a clean heart, a renewed spirit, a transformed mind, all which, when they're as they are and not changed, block us and hinder us and keep us from advancing. What's in my heart can slow me down. What gets out of my heart can speed me up. Okay?